Indian economy from the 1950 to 1990. We just after independence we just divide our economical history in the two phases. One is that is the 1950 to 1990. The we see that is the inward looking strategy was taken, the plan was held, the planning was held, and also that is more emphasis was given to the public sector and for the development purposes, and our economy is following the path of the mixed economy. Now there are the different three types of economy. One is the capitalist economy, one is the mixed economy, one is the socialist economy. Capitalist economy means that, and we see that in each and every economy there is a three basic problem arises. So what are the basic problems you just read about in the class 11 in the microeconomics? What are they? That is what to produce, how to produce, and for that is what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce means what types of goods should be produced, that which gives you the profit, or maybe which gives you the for the poor people, or for the masses. We have to decide it. Or maybe that is the how to produce. Maybe we have to use the capital intensive technology, or we have to use the labor intensive technology. Or whom to produce means for whom we have to produce, for the rich people or for the poor people. That for the, if we are just producing for the rich people, that the poor are deprived, and also we just see that the welfare of the country is violated. And if we just only for the poor people, that we see that their purchasing power is very limited, so the producers make losses. This type of problem arises. So it is these economical problems are solved by the three economic system. One is the capitalist economy, one is the socialist economy, one is the mixed economy. So from the name you just have the idea. Capitalist economy means that all of the things are owned by the private sector, and all the decisions are in the profit motive, and that there is a market forces working. And the another thing is that is the socialist economy. Socialist economy, we just see that there are the things, it is important in socialist economy, that is there is all the things are owned by the government. Okay, so and now it our country, that in our Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru first just see choose the path of the mixed economy. Mixed economy means that sometimes it is the ownership of the private, it is the collaboration of the ownership of the private sector and also for the public sector. Okay, and we just see here that in our we just get our freedom in 1947, and in from 1951 we just have the plan. Now what do you mean by the plan? Plan means that is how the resource of a nation should be put to use. Okay, our resources are limited, so we have to uh, use our resource very uh, guided in the very guided way, that we get the maximum output from there. That is, economic planning is a system under which a set of targets is defined by the central authority of the country. These targets are to be achieved within a specified period of time. Taking the resource of the country is consideration. Economic planning is based on the principle of mixed economy. Okay. So first there are the, so in each and every plan, that is that already we have the 12th up to 2017 we have the 12th plan, 5 years plan, and each and every plan have some objective. Just like the first year plan, they have the objective of the development of the primary sector. Second year plan, second 5 year plan, they have the development of the industrial development or the heavy industrial step, or the development of the public sector. So but we see that there are some long period objectives are there in the each and every plan. What are the long period objectives? That are the growth, modernization, self-reliance, equity, and the full employment. Okay, so they are the most important long period objectives. Others objectives are also focused there, that it is the short term, but it is the long term growth objectives are the growth, modernization, self-reliance, equity, and the full employment. So growth means, growth already you just know about this, that is the national income known as the GDP. So growth means that is, it refers to the increase of the country's capacity to produce the amount of goods and services within the country. It implies either a larger stock of productive capital or a larger size of supportive services like transport and banking, or an increase in the efficiency of the productive capital and services. Now, next is the modernization. Modernization means on the eve of independence, India was lacking of technological knowledge. We just see that there is a that in the previous chapter you just read about that the agriculture sector there is a stagnancy. Why? Because of the there is a technological that is the technology was not very backward and it is not improved. So there is a no modern industries are there. So first thing was the modernization, that is the it should be able to reduce the cost of production and to compete with the international brand. Therefore, modernization was required to increase the use of capital and machinery. Okay, and modernization of our social and cultural life also. So self-reliance, now self-reliance means that is that it is developing of the external help. That is it not depending on the external help. That is it is the inward looking strategy that we have to whatever be it is imported first from the other countries, we have to produce these goods. It is also the policy of the import substitution. Okay, now next is the equity. Already you know that our national income is maybe it is very high, but maybe that we are just seeing that the whenever the cake is given to you, maybe I just discriminate the people and I just give a large share to any of the students and the others get the very small or the fragmented share of it. So we see if there is a inequality, that we see that all the policies are not helpful for the all the people, or it is not benefited for the all the people. Maybe our national income increases, but it is not benefited for the all the people if there is a inequality. So equality is one of the motive. And poverty and unemployment, you already understand that we have to reduce the poverty, because the most of the poor people, they do not get the proper opportunity, or the opportunity that is the minimum opportunity, that is the food, clothes and shelter, or the also that is the where it can be reduced by the full employment, that our country's able person should get the employment, that we have to just study about this.